Hey guys, welcome back to Phil Plays TCG. Today I want to do another predictions video. Basically talk about my predictions for who the leaders are going to be for Set 4 Ultra Limit in the Dragonball Super Fusion World card game. Quick disclaimer, I just like doing prediction videos. I kind of like to see if I can guess the leaders or the competitiveness of leaders just by looking at some cards, and honestly, this is all just meant to be fun. So I'm fully understanding that I will more than likely be wrong for a bunch of these leaders, if not all of them. But you know what? I like to think that I'm starting to get pretty good at predicting certain things. So let me give it my shot here with these leaders. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you two leaders that I believe will be, two characters that I will believe will be the leaders of each color. Some I believe in a little bit more strongly. Others I'm like, this one's gonna kind of be, it could be one either or. But I'm going to do my best to make it this fun for you. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button as we are on our way to 2,500 subs, 2,500 subs. It's so early here, I apologize. But thank you guys so much for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. I love you. Let's start the video here. Start with blue because I love blue. So far, we've gotten, at the time of recording this video, which is September 24th in the morning, we have gotten two blue reveals, and that being Gotenks and Goku. Specifically, we have Gotenks being a few, like both these cards are in the Buu Saga. So right off the bat, I do believe it is going to be a character from the Buu Saga. And because of that, I think the two most likely candidates are Ultimate Gohan or Vegito. Last set was focused also around the Buu Saga, and what we have noticed in this game is that typically they will kind of, if they introduce a new saga or a new archetype, they will typically have another set which will have more support for it, or at least be in the same saga as we had with Set 1, which was the Future Trunks Saga. Set 2 was a continuation of the Future Trunks Saga. For blue specifically, Set 3 being, Gohan's high school, Satan City archetype. So I do believe that we will be getting another Majin Buu era leader, and I think Gohan honestly is just makes the most sense. Basically, here's how I look at it. Previous set 3 was focused mainly around Gohan's high school, but we had Goku as the leader, which was super weird. I'm thinking this would be really funny is if this set features primarily like other world, which we see here, like we have this Goku saying another world. It's in the another world archetype. So it'd be really funny if they build a archetype that heavily revolves around like the other world or like dead cards, aka cards in the drop. Self-mill, and instead of Goku being the proper leader, which let's be fair, he should be, and Gohan should have been the leader for Set 3. I think it'd be funny to base an archetype around like another world, but have Gohan as the leader. Funny. But I'm not so confident that I could also see Vegito being the leader just because it's Vegito. He's a very popular character. But I do believe that this is the time that we get another Gohan leader, and Ultimate Gohan is a fan favorite. I do believe it is if I had to choose between the two characters, I am more set on Gohan being the leader. I just think he would look so good, especially since the last leader was Majin Buu. Like the last, we got a Majin Buu leader in Set 3 in yellow. I just think it'd be really cool to have Gohan as the leader for blue in this set, but we'll have to see. Following on to the next color, we have green. Green so far has shown off two cards, a Chaozu and a Goku, specifically during the Saiyan Saga. So, because these two cards are based off the Saiyan Saga, and like I said earlier, they typically, when they introduce a new archetype or new saga, they typically will have another saga, a continuation of that saga in the next set. So I do believe we are going to be continuing the Saiyan Saga, which I cannot think of two other people better suited for this than Vegeta or Raditz. Now, here's the thing. I am much more leaning on Vegeta here because, I mean, it's Saiyan Saga Vegeta, a very popular time for the character, and it just makes sense for us to get another it just makes sense for if we are going to get a Saiyan Saga leader, it's more than likely going to be Vegeta. But of course, that would be our third Vegeta leader in 4 sets. So maybe they won't. I don't know if they'll get a Nappa leader. I just think it'd be funnier to have a Raditz leader instead of Nappa, but he really could be Vegeta, Nappa, or Raditz. We had Piccolo in the previous as the previous leader for set 3. I really don't see Goku being the leader because we know for a fact Goku's going to be a leader in another color, which I'll get to later. So these are who I believe more than likely are going to be the leaders. One of these two is going to be the leader for green in set 4. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I am leaning more towards Vegeta. Next, we have red. We've only gotten one red reveal, as far as I'm aware of, and it is a Topo card, which looks to be support for the Jiren deck. But we have seen that the promotional artwork for this game does show UI Goku, and if we are to believe what they've been doing in the past, I got 3 sealed boxes back here. If we are to believe what they've always been doing is they show off a Goku on the box art because it is going to be one of the leaders, and it has the last 3 sets. So more than likely, we are getting a UI Goku leader. So even though I have Topo or Goku here, it's gonna be Goku. I am like 99.9% sure it is going to be UI Goku, and I do believe he is going to be in red, specifically because so far in this game, red has been the color of Tournament of Power. Every set we have gotten in red has been affiliated with the Tournament of Power. It's crazy, but it just seems like they're focusing this entire archetype under one era or one saga in the Dragon Ball story. So it's really interesting, but more than likely it is going to be UI Goku, which unfortunately means it will be our 5th red Goku because we have red Starter Goku, red U7 Goku, we have Top Ku, we have new Daima Goku for the set for the Star Deck 6, and then now this will be number 5. It's kind of crazy how most Goku leaders typically are in red, but you know what? I think it's going to look awesome. I cannot wait to see the alt art for this leader, but yeah, 99.9% sure it is going to be Goku in that. I just realized I unfortunately did not change that. Oopsie. We'll just throw something over there. But basically black. We've only had one black reveal, and it is GT Trunks. So once again, we are continuing with the GT format, at least for part of this archetype. And 2 characters right off the bat, I think are going to be sure wins to be leaders, are Baby Vegeta or GT Vegeta. Because set 3 we had GT Goku. I can definitely see either or. I am leaning more towards Baby Vegeta just because it just makes sense. Baby Vegeta was the first main villain of the GT saga, GT arc, I should say. And then he had like Trunks, Gohan, Goten, Bola, like all as his supporters. So it kind of makes sense that if we're continuing with these cards, Baby would be a very logical pick. Now, of course, I'm not going to be surprised if they do pick GT Vegeta because it's another Vegeta card, but I don't think they want to introduce too many of the same character, regardless if it is different series characters, because like last time we had GT Goku and then we had Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So there's that chance that we do have a Saiyan Saga Vegeta and a GT Vegeta. Love of God, we just like more diversity in our characters because we love Goku, we love Vegeta, but let's get some different characters here. So I am leaning more towards Baby in this situation, but let me know what you guys think. And finally, we have Yellow. Yellow just had its first reveal this morning, which was Hercule, a 1-cost cantrip essentially. But looking at this card, I was so confused like what Yellow could be going into this set before I saw this reveal, and I should have remembered that, like I mentioned earlier, they typically, when they release a new, in a set where they have a new arc or a new saga, they typically will have a continuation of it in the next set. And so this is going to be, once again, a continuation of Yellow Majin Buu saga stuff. So these 2 characters are the only ones I can genuinely think of that are going to be the leaders. Majin Vegeta or Dobora. Let's face it, it's going to be Majin Vegeta. Like 100%. If it is not Majin Vegeta, I think this is a bad move on their part, because we have this amazing Goku leader that was released of him powering up to fight Majin Vegeta in the anime. So it would just make sense to have Majin Vegeta be the leader, because then you could have a alt art of him powering up to fight Goku in the side-by-side comparison. Chef's kiss. So more than likely, I can see Majin Vegeta being the leader for Yellow, because it also would work with a lot of the Wicked Soul and Majin Buu stuff. Deborah, you know, I could see it. Just realized I got this picture without his M on his head. Oops. But yeah, I can see Deborah just, if they don't want to have too many Vegetas, because like I said, there could be Saiyan Saga Vegeta, there could be GT Vegeta, and now there could be Majin Vegeta. Oh my god, I just realized that's so many Vegetas. So some stuff might change, but this is just my prediction. Of course, like I said in the beginning, I am very much okay with being wrong. I just kind of like creating a discussion and making some hypothesized guesses on what the next set could look like. But I think that's going to end it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for checking this out. Let me know who you think will be the leaders for each color for the next set, Ultra Limit, in the comments down below. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's try to get this video to 50 likes. I would very much appreciate that. And I will see you on the next video. Take care, guys.